Today I have a very important information to share with you guys, and I hope that you stick to the end of this video and really listen to this important information that I'm going to share with you, because I've put a lot of energy and time and experience in gathering everything that I have that I've put into this video to share with you, because I believe the three most important things to help you succeed in your livestock farming. Number one is nutrition, that's feed. Number two is health, animal health. Number three is management. Today I'm going to take number one and speak about nutrition. And I'm doing that because a lot of you guys have been asking me, do you feed only sementia grass to your goats and cattle, or do you add other things to it? And I think this is very important. And it excites me because that means that a lot of you guys have been buying the sementia grass that we have introduced into Africa, basically to help livestock farmers start thinking about ways to scale and to commercialize their farm. Because you can never be successful or scale in livestock farming if your goats, your cows are just randomly grazing, because then you're limited, right? But if you plant your food, and with the information I'm going to give to you now, add it to it, then you have your source of food, and therefore there is no limit to how many cows, goats you can have. Somebody might say, oh, but I pick cassava peels and I feed my cows with it. If you have 1,000 cows, if you have 500 goats, how many cassava peels are you going to get? How many households do you have to go to pick that? And therefore the goal is for you to plant your food and then add these things that I'm going to talk to you about so that you can increase your animal's health. So first of all, I want you guys to come with me because we just harvested a part of our brachiaria grass that we are storing. And I don't know if you guys saw the video, but we were baling and we were raking. So when we actually cut it, we didn't bale all of it because we know from now till 2-3 months we are still going to be feeding, right? So we have this here that is going directly every day to their pen for feeding. Then we have the ones that of course we have baled. So these bales are about 25 to 30 kg, right? So again, we use this in the process of our feed. So there's more coming. We are cutting more. This is just from a few plots of land. We are storing it. We're going to be bringing more. Let me take you guys to where we actually process our feed. So this is the poultry pen. In case you don't know, we built this 10,000 capacity poultry pen in 2020, and then COVID hit and everything went downwards. But the prices of maize and raw materials went up. So basically we decided to quit, and now we use it as storage. We use some as quarantine, we use some as office, and so on. So I'm going to show you guys one of the most important thing that you need in your animal feed. So this is what you see. What is this? So all this is maize. People call it corn. And this is going to be an essential component to your livestock feed. What? They get their fiber from this. So this is very, very important. So what we do is we add maize to our brachiaria grass, right? You guys have heard us talk about the pallet machine that we have at the agro shop. If you haven't visited our agro shop, it's actually in Achimota, opposite the DVLA. Go there and check it out. We have machines like this that you can see, which basically used for planting corn and so on. We also have other machines like the pallet machine. So I've been testing, you guys know this, for the past 2 years, I've been bringing small size, medium size, trying to test the pallet. So what I wanted to do is to add the corn, the sementia grass, plus other materials to be able to make it into pallets, right? Why do I want to make it into pallets? No matter how small I cut this into pieces, sometimes I still lose a lot. And sometimes they will eat just the corn and leave the sementia grass, or they will eat something else and leave the rest. But when you're able to put it into pallets, then you're very sure that they consume everything that they need that you've put into it. Whether it's sweet or not sweet, they are consuming because they need it, right? And also another form of medication. So that's what we actually are focusing on now. Recently, I just imported like a commercial size of pallet machine, and what we are doing is trying to make our feeds here. So what you see here is feeds. Come, let me show you some. So I'm gonna show you. Come closer. So this is a bag of pallet machine feed. No one is doing this here. This is a pallet machine feed, right? So what we do is every month we actually palletize the feed that we're going to use for our goats for the whole month, right? So basically we look at how many cementitious grass do we need, how much kg of corn do we need, how many wheat brown do we need, right? How many salt do we need, how many minerals mix do we need, and then we put it all together, we mix it. You know, you can take it to a feed mix, you can mix it yourself, and then you dump it into the pallet machine, and then this is what it brings out. So every day what we do is we actually weigh our animals, and based on their weight we multiply. So don't forget, like a goat needs to eat about 3 to 4% of their body weight. So that's why it's very important for you to weigh your goat all the time. If your goat weighs whatever, you just have to get like 3% of that goat's weight and then use it and weigh your feed, right? At this point, you've already turned them into pallets, so you just need to weigh the pallet. And once you weigh it, you know how much you need to feed the goat, and you go and serve them with. This makes the work so easy. So what you see here are all different pallets, and this is also for the month, as I said. So all this has already been done that we are storing for, and we're going to just be giving to them on a daily basis, right? For them. One thing that we also do different is that we don't feed all our goats with the same feed, right? We've grouped them, and depending on you as the farmer, right? Maybe you have lactating goats, you have pregnant goats, you have kids, you know, you have females that are active that you want to cross them. You have to give different nutrients, different minerals to them at every different stage, right? So the different sacks that you see here are for different ones. So I don't know if we've labeled this, but we haven't labeled this, but you can see this. So this is actually for males. This is from 0 to 9, so this is for kids, 0 to 9. And then, where is this? This is for lactating moms, right? So basically that's what we do. It's better once you can do it one time, you know, in the beginning of the month, you weigh all your animals, you know that I have 100 animals total, they weigh this, lactating moms weigh this, kids weigh this, active weigh this, males weigh this. Then you can use that to calculate your feed, right? And be able to do your pallet. So if you need a pallet machine, contact the WhatsApp number, visit the agro store, get your own, prepare your feed. It makes the work easy, guys, trust me. Even if you find a grass or a leaf out there that you know they eat it, palletize it, you're gone, right? So it makes it way easy, right? This is the kind of innovation we want to preach, and that's what we do here at the farm. They love it. I mean, you know, the moment you get to the pen, they all know that it's ready for food. We feed our goats early in the morning. We'll give them this, and then in the afternoon we'll open them to go to the exercising yard. Then we'll feed them with cementitious grass there. And then in the evening, before they come into their pen, we've already weighed our pallets and we fed them with them, right? So the moment they enter the pen, their food is ready for dinner, they all enjoy. So exactly at 5:36, you see they all start crying because they know that food is ready and you need to open them to go up, right? That is the kind of system that we're building. This is the only way you can scale, right? So to me, if it's not about structure, I can have as many animals that I can, because first of all, I have my maize, as you guys can see. I have my cementitious grass. The other things like wheat brown, I can buy it from anywhere. I have my minerals that I add to it. I add my salt and I'm good to go, right? So basically, that is what we do here, and I hope this is helpful. If you have any question, write it in the comment or schedule some time with me. Let's talk one-on-one, and I can take you into details and share most of this information with you guys as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this is helpful.